Hey guys, what is up? Today I want to make a video showcasing this brand new iPhone 5S prototype shell that we just received. And if you're anything like me, you want to know what has changed on the new device. Well, obviously, from appearance wise, the only real differences you can see is the change in the flash hole right there, and obviously the color as it's gold. Now, one of the big problems regarding the black version of the iPhone 5, the previous model that I have right here, and it's sort of visible on the white version which I have on the right, is something that people call Scuff or whatever, where if you put your phone in your pocket and there's a coin or rubbed against pretty much anything, even a table or whatever, you'll start to see these marks, and you can see it sort of right there and there, and that's just from general use, using my phone pretty protected over the year. Now, what we wanted to test is how scratches show on the gold version of the iPhone, because I'm pretty sure people want to know if the same problem happens to the new device, and how apparent and evident it is if you're going to be getting one of these gold or champagne models of phone. These are all of my phones, so all these scratches are going to be permanent for whenever I use them, but I really wanted to do this so you guys get a head start knowing how scratches will show on your device, since it was such an evident problem last year, and do all this before the phones come out so you can immediately make your decision what color you want when you're given the choice. So here we have the iPhone 5 in the black version, and I'll be comparing that to the gold and the white. Now, the white really doesn't show too much scratches, and both the white and black have been used by me for around half a year each, so you'll see there's already some marks, but I'll try to make new ones that are more visible. So the two tests we're going to be doing, one, just like dropping a simple coin, rubbing it on the device, and then two, with the knife, where we'll make bigger marks so you can see the difference and the impact that it makes. So obviously you're not going to be knifing your device every day, but what you're probably going to do is put it in your pocket, and inside your pocket, coins, metal things, whatever, can easily rub up against it and cause some damage. So I'm going to be simulating some of that with this quarter right here, and scratching the bottom right sides of both the devices and seeing if there's any permanent impact. And then we're going to be trying that on the black version. Without doing anything, this is what the impact looks like so far. Now I'm going to try to wipe away as much of the residue that's on the case and see if it'll go away. So after wiping it off, you can see the two devices fared pretty well. And I guess we're going to have to try this test a little bit harder. And now the gold version. After washing them off, you can notice pretty much nothing has affected the devices. You can see a little bit of white showing through, or silver, from underneath the paint on the black, but on the gold version there's virtually no difference since when I got it. So it's definitely a little bit better with this new gold edition. Now, the side's probably the biggest showing place on the device. Currently, you can see here, just from using my phone for a few months, the black one is already scuffed up quite a bit. Now I'm going to try to emulate this on the gold version and see if it can fare the coin scratching the sides of it. So just going to be putting this phone down for now. So now we scratched up, now I'm just going to polish it off with a paper towel and see if anything is showing. Here's the result side by side. As you can see, the iPhone, the gold edition, the 5S, you can see a little bit on the sort of silver lining right here of scratches, but it's very little compared to the iPhone 5, where you can sort of see it all the way up and down on the black version. So obviously the gold version scratches a lot less when it comes to common, simple metal things in your pocket. Now, a real big problem is if you ever rub your phone against something metal or drop it on a metal surface or concrete surface or something like that. The black one shows it really bad, and you can see underneath the paint very visibly. But we don't know what will happen with the new iPhone, so we're going to have to test it out with a knife. So obviously no one's going to actually knife their phone, but this is to emulate big scratches getting on the device and see if anything shows. So this time I'll try a little bit on the left side and see if any of these scratches are visible after I wipe it off with the paper towel. So just going to make some scratches in the device and see. It doesn't look like these are going to come out, and they do make it look quite terrible, if you ask me, but they might show the same on the other one. So there you can see I scratched a bunch with a knife, and now I'm going to be doing the same with the gold version. So here we have the same knife. I'm going to try to do the exact same steps to this phone, and we'll see how well it fares. So obviously those punctures are probably not going to come out, but hopefully they'll show less than the other version. So I did pretty much the same on the iPhone 5S right now. Obviously it looks a lot worse now, but once we wipe off all the remains, maybe it'll look better on this device. So after everything is done, this is the result for the two phones. Now the gold definitely shows all the longer scratches more. The sort of jabs that unveiled some of the stuff underneath the paint aren't as visible and annoying as you can see on the iPhone 5. But you can definitely see on the 5S it sort of looks way more ugly, and I'd recommend having a black version if I was very uncareful with my phone, and it definitely holds up better in appearance wise. Now to conclude this video, I basically just want to point out some of the things that I learned while making it. So the first thing is any minor scratch, as you can see shown on the right side of the device, you can't really see any difference on the gold version, so that's definitely a plus. So if you're going to be relatively careful with your device, make sure you don't drop it or whatever. You can put it in your pocket with change or whatever, and it won't really show any scratches, especially on the side, which is very visible on the black version. However, if you're going to do some major damage, you're really not going to respect your phone, you might want to go with the black version, as it really only shows where the paint comes off, and the scratches themselves are not nearly as visible on the device. Thanks for watching our video on this scratch test. If you want to see more footage of prototypes coming out soon on the Apple lineup, make sure to hit the annotations on the video right now in the description. Hit that like button if you thought this was helpful. Subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you guys later.